Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm going to show you how to handle click event listener on the items of lazy columns or lazy rows or lazy vertical or horizontal grid. Just like this, I'm going to click on one of the items and using navigation to go to another screen and show the data in the new screen. So it's a practical example of using navigation and lazy column or lazy row together. You have watched all of these materials in my channel, and now I'm going to show you a good example of this. Let's get started. When I was showing you how to use lazy column and lazy row, we created this application together, but it doesn't have any click event listener. It's just a normal lazy column, and I'm going to use this project, this application. So if you don't know how to use lazy column, lazy row, and you don't know how to use navigation, you can find the link of them down below in the description and stop, watch them, then come back here to be familiar with using them together. And now I'm going to add some other stuff to this project to convert it to the first example that you saw. Okay, we have to start with build.gradle by adding this dependency. I will put it down below in the description as well. Remember, if in the time that you are watching this video, this target SDK is on 33, change it to 34, and also the compile SDK the same. Then press the sync somewhere here on the top, and after that you can use navigation. Okay, let me close it, and briefly I'm going to explain what do I have here. Here in the drawable folder I have added 6 photos, and you can see one of them as example. Here in the package that holding the main activity, I have created a new package called screens, and I have added 2 screens. One of them is detail screen. It doesn't have anything, but I have sent some arrays to it. The arrays that we have them in the main activity. One of them is array of images, the other one array of names, and the last one array of ingredients. And I have passed them to the main screen here, and also I have passed them in the detail screen, but we don't have any layout here to use them for now, and I'm going to build it in a while. In the main screen I have a lazy column. I've passed the size of one of these arrays to this items function, and in the return it will give me the item index for each items, and here it is. And through this variable item index I have passed this return function to this new function, and this new function is column item, is layout of one of the single items. As you can see here, we have image, then we have 2 texts, and you can see them here. We have a card, inside the card we have a row, we have an image, and 2 text inside another column. Let me close this. It will be clearly visible. Okay, this is the whole design, and the data are set on different items of this lazy column. Now we need to use navigation to go from one of from this screen to the new screen. Let's say I'm going to main activity here. After this arrays, I'm going to create a val calling it nav controller equals to remember nav controller. Then I need a nav host. I'm going to choose this one with the start destination. If you use the second one, you should write the start destination by your hand. Okay. Here I don't need this builder. The nav controller will be this nav controller. The start destination will be a name, and I'm going to write main screen. Okay, here I need two composables for two screens, one and the other one for the second screen. Each of them need a route equals to the same name with this start destination, and equals to detailed screen. Okay, here I'm going to pass this main screen, and also I'm going to pass this nav controller to this function. Let's go to the main screen. Here in the construction of this function, I'm going to write a comma and here a nav controller. Okay, here let me show you the example here. On each item of this LazyColumn, we have a card, then we have image and text. I'm going to manage the link event listener on the card, and then all over this card, when we are clicking, it will be applied. But if I do it for one of the text or for this image, only when I'm clicking on the image or the text, it will be executed. So we are using it on the card. Here I'm going to write clickable, and I have to pass this nav controller to this column item function as well. So here comma nav controller equals to nav controller, and create parameter nav controller refactor. Here it is. So in the clickable, I'm going to use nav controller dot navigate. Then I need the route equals to detail screen. It should be inside of the quotation. Okay, route detailed screen, and I have to pass this item index to this screen as well. And I told you this item screen, item index comes from these items. So here a slash $, item index. For now, we manage the clickable for the card, and when we are clicking on the card, this item index will be passed to the graph by this route. And in the main activity in the graph, we have to take this data. Okay, so here a slash curly braces, and here I'm going to write index. or item index, whatever you want. It's just the key, the keyword. Then here, comma, arguments, list of. Inside of this list, nav argument. We need a name. Again, it can be index. And then the type, which is equal to nav type integer type. And here in the body of this composable, I'm going to add detailed screen. Okay, for the photos, I'm passing this image ID array. For the names, these names, and for the ingredients, the ingredients. So here, image ID, names, ingredients, and here for the item index, I have to extract the data from the graph. Again, here I have the return function value. I'm going to write it and so index dot arguments question mark dot get integer and index. So the data is taken from the graph and passed to the detail screen. Now I have all of the required data here. I have to design the layout and set the data on the elements. Let's start with having a column here. The column needs a modifier dot fill max size. Then the next line dot padding of 20 dp. Importing the dp just like this. Inside of the column, first before that, let me add a vertical arrangement. Spaced by 20 dp. That's better. Inside of the body of this column, I need a box. Fill max width and content alignment dot center. That's good because we want to have the image in the center of the screen, and I'm going to add the image here. Painter resource. Here I have ID. For the ID, I'm going to pass these photos, item index, null check, and that's it. For the content description, I need a string type value, so it can be names, again item index. And outside of this box in the body of the column, I'm going to add two text. A text for the name, names, item index, I'll check, then comma font size 30.sp, importing sp, comma font weight bold. In the next line, another text, ingredients, item index, font size, maybe, I don't know, 80.sp, and all set. Let's check it on the emulator. Okay, we have the layout, clicking, and we have the items. Let me add another thing to the layout. After this content description here, comma modifier dot clip, then rounded corner shape, and maybe 16 dp of rounded corner. Let me check it. I want this corner to be round. Okay, now I have rounded corner shape on the images, and it's good and works perfect. Okay, that was everything about this video, and in the next videos I'm going to show you how to make nested lazy column or row, or maybe handling sweep event listener, sweep left and sweep right, to add or delete one of the items of this lazy row, lazy column, and also handling long click on one of these items. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up for this, and if you want to see the other videos, please do subscribe right now and hit the bell button to be aware about those new videos. Thank you for your support. If you have any question, any suggestion, any requests for new videos, write them down below in the comment box and I will be so happy to read and answer them. Thank you for your time. Have a good day, have a good rest of the week, and see you.